You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, CBS soap opera fans. This is Soap Dirt on YouTube, and we have got your Young and the Restless 2-week spoilers running from Monday, June 5th, all the way through Friday, June 16th. There is so much to unpack here. We have got an Abbott family war coming to a head. We have got Victor having to rescue one of his grandchildren. We have got Sharon in imminent danger, and we have got Audra up to no good, and that's on top of some Victoria versus Adam action, some Billy Abbott action against people he thinks he needs to deal with, and Victor issuing warnings. There's so much to see. The first week on Young and the Restless, we've got dated spoilers for June 5th through 9th. And then the second week, which is June 12th through 16th, we've got 4 huge spoilers, but we don't have specific dates for them. There's a whole lot to unpack. We're going to dig into it right now. If you haven't already, reach down, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our Young and the Restless spoilers, casting news, all the big stuff that you want to know. All right, Monday, June 5th on Y&R, season 50, episode 172. We're going to see Ashley snarking at Diane. She has decided that she is going to fast track her own engagement. It looks like she and Tucker are just going to make the most out of prodding Jack and Diane. And in fact, Tucker wants Ashley to hire him at the family business to further irritate them, and she is on board with it. We're also going to see Kyle Abbott confronting Summer Newman on Monday. He wants to know how long she has known about her mom being alive, and he is going to rifle through the text messages on her phone and figure it out very soon. We also see Victor Newman doubling down on security around the ranch when he is told by Nick and Sharon that Cameron Kirsten is back. Of course, he and Nikki are both horrified about this development and determined to protect people in their family. But by Monday, it's already too late because Cameron has snuck onto the ranch property, knocked out a security guard, and stolen a uniform so he can creep around. Tuesday, June 6th on Young and the Restless is season 50, episode 173. We are going to see Jack Abbott and Billy Abbott working together against Tucker McCall. It sounds like Ashley is going to try and install him at the company as part of her coup. She told Tucker the day before this that she had already gone to the board of directors and trash-talked Jack and his obsession, as she calls it, with Diane to try and disenfranchise her brother Jack. And if Billy is siding with Jack, as it's clear he is, then Ashley is going to have to target him as well since he is refusing to participate in her coup. That same day, Victor warns Adam about competing with Newman Media and with his sister, and Adam doesn't care. And of course, Victoria doesn't care because she is planning to really screw over Adam, and she wants to ruin the company that his dad bought him. She thinks that Adam is entitled because his dad gave him a company. Meanwhile, Victor literally gave Victoria his company. So she just doesn't see the similarities between them, except for one big difference, and that's Adam is the only one who actually went to business school to learn how to do this professionally. So it's just a big Newman family mess. Meanwhile, Wednesday, June 7th on Young and the Restless, we're going to see Billy cornering Victoria Newman on season 50, episode 174. He has questions for her, and I'm sure those questions are about her and Nate Hastings, since she and Nate just went public, and Billy's furious because he was part of Chancellor Winters when Nate was spying for Victoria on the IPO that they were planning. He knows how badly that Nate betrayed and devastated Lily back when Billy was still with Lily, and so he's not going to be amused at all that his ex-wife has taken up with this schemer, and I bet he doesn't want their kids, Johnny and Katie, anywhere around them, but we'll have to wait and see how that plans out. Also that same day, Chelsea and Daniel do some collaborating for their work on the video game platform. A lot of people are not very impressed with this plot and are tired of it already, but there it is, it's continuing on. Thursday, June 8th episode of Young and the Restless is season 50, episode 175, and we see Diane turning the tables and getting getting some revenge on Ashley. I believe that Jack is thinking about installing Diane at the company, but also Diane and Jack have decided they want to fast track their wedding, and it might be a foot race between Jack and Diane and Ashley and Tucker to see who gets married first. This should be big fun. Also on Thursday, Nick Newman struggles to be there both for Sally and Sharon. Sally is having pregnancy issues. She's at risk for preeclampsia, which is a very dangerous form of high blood pressure in pregnant women. And he already missed a doctor's appointment with her, but fortunately Adam has shown up for her and Chloe is supporting her too. But the bottom line is she needs him there, and he's not there because he's with Sharon, because Sharon is in imminent danger because of Cameron Kirsten. So it's easy to understand how he's torn, but that isn't going to make a difference if he can't be there for someone who needs them. And that's the problem, is that he is split between his ex-wife and the woman he just told he loves. Friday, June 9th is Young and the Restless, season 50, episode 176. We're going to see Phyllis doing something hasty that she may regret. Is she going to throw herself on the mercy of the DA? It's hard to imagine that she will, because she is determined to stay out of jail and to sell herself as a victim of Stark, even though she was very much his co-conspirator. Also on Friday, Tucker and Ashley are spreading the word around Genoa City that they're engaged, and you can bet that Abby Newman is going to be furious about this, because it's hard enough for her to see Ashley with Tucker, but now that they're getting married, oh my gosh, maybe she'll run him down with her car again. You guys remember that? It was a lot of fun. So in the second week, we've got June 12th through 16th on Y&R, and we're going to see Jack making an important decision. This could be about hiring Diane Jenkins at Jabot, or it could be about his wedding to Diane because he wants to make it happen right away. We are also going to see Victor Newman coming to Summer Newman's rescue. I wonder if Phyllis is going to turn herself into the cops because she just can't avoid it anymore, and she's just going to try and play the victim and hope that Michael Baldwin can represent her. But if she turns herself in and it comes out that Summer knew about it, which it obviously will, Summer might face aiding and abetting charges, but Victor might do something to help his beloved granddaughter avoid facing consequences for keeping her mom's awful secret. Also next week, we see Audra setting her sights on a new challenge. Remember, she and Nate are targeting Nick and Nikki, so I wonder if it's that goal or if it's Audra renewing her goal of getting Nate into her bed. She definitely wants to be running Newman Media, but that means that Nate needs to move up into another position, and he may want Nikki out of the way or Nick out of the way, and Audra is definitely supporting him. Before we dig into our last spoiler for these 2 weeks, if you've not already, reach down, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any Young and the Restless updates. All right, our final spoiler for these next 2 weeks on Y&R is Sharon Newman facing danger. I mean, this seems like an obvious spoiler, given that a guy who is so obsessed with her that he's ready to burn down the world is in town and has killed the family cat, but Sharon is perhaps in imminent danger. Remember, all these signs pointed to it being Cameron, the champagne bottle that she hit him in the head with when she left him in a dumpster for dead. He has tried to assault her. She did spend one night with him willingly in Denver when she was married to Nick, but had kissed Victor. She ran off to Denver and then wound up in bed with Cameron, and that started this whole obsessive cycle that he still is stuck in. And there's no way she's going to wind up with him willingly, so he may really hurt her. Stay tuned. Things are going to get messy these 2 weeks.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.